Hey familia, Miranda here, and today I have a haul video for you. So I do have a couple things that I got in from Best Buy, which you may have already seen on my Instagram because I was too excited to post. And then I do have a few things from Facebook as well as a stack of DVDs that I got off of eBay. So let's go ahead and get right into this haul. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Best Buy. This one was too good of a deal to pass up. War of the Worlds Steelbook, you guys, for $9. Like, how could I not pick this up? I did not have this in the collection. It's actually a film that I've never seen, but I've always been curious about. It has been on my radar for some time. I mean, you got Tom Cruise in it. Okay, so yeah, we got War of the Worlds. A nice looking steelbook for $9, you guys. So I had to go ahead and get this. There's nothing special about like the disc or anything, just plain old disc there. But the inside artwork does look like that. So yeah, I was like stoked to see that this was on Best Buy for that price. So I had to go ahead and scoop this one up. The other steelbook that I got from Best Buy, so I had originally ordered this on Amazon, but it was gonna get here like way after the release date, which is actually October 4th. So I was surprised to see that Best Buy sent this to me like a few days before release date. So pretty cool to get this ahead of time. There is one thing that I will say about this steelbook, which I will actually show you in a minute, but it is the Bram Stoker's Dracula. Now, I love the artwork on here. Like the outer artwork is just really nice looking, very cool. But then you get to the inside. Let me show you the disc first. So this is the 4K disc, and then the Blu-ray disc. But yeah, like I said, then you get to the inside and it's nothing. So kind of a bummer there because a $27 steelbook should have artwork on the inside. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, for that price, definitely needs to have artwork on the inside. Just saying, but heads up, if you guys were looking to get this one, just know there's no artwork on the inside. So moving on along to Facebook, I do have a couple pickups and then a few that were part of a trade that I did. So first up, Lightyear. If you guys watched my recent first viewing episode, you will see that I had already watched this and I kind of reviewed it on that episode. So definitely go check that out. It was an okay film, but you know, it wasn't really anything special. But we have Lightyear here on 4K. And then I did go ahead and pick up Elvis. I know this one has a lot of mixed reviews. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I'm curious about it for sure. I mean, it's Elvis, so, you know, anything getting to know more about Elvis and stuff, I'm down for. So can't wait to check that one out. And then from my Dollar Tree Facebook group that I'm in, I went ahead and did a trade with somebody. So we traded a few titles. So first up is actually a upgrade that I've been wanting to upgrade for a long time, and that is Coyote Ugly. Love this movie, grew up on it, cannot go wrong with some Coyote Ugly. And then we have Clear and Present Danger. I'm not sure if I've seen this one. Name rings a bell, but I couldn't tell you if I've seen this or not. So got that one. And then this one is one that for some reason I've just always passed on. I guess I'm not really like the hugest like Ben Affleck fan, but we have Argo here, and I did not realize that this is based on a true story, so that, you know, definitely makes it that much more interesting. So I will definitely check it out since it is based on a true story, because that's what I like. I love true story movies. So we got Argo. So moving along to eBay. So you guys know me, I typically try to not get that many DVDs. I'm kind of trying to slowly upgrade everything and just have like Blu-rays and 4Ks, and well, obviously like my snapper cases and stuff like that. But you know, some DVDs, they sometimes just don't have a Blu-ray release, or you know, they're just crazy expensive if they do. And so these are all ones that I know don't have a Blu-ray release or are just downright expensive if they do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what I got. So I saw somebody either post this or haul this. I don't exactly remember, but I've heard good things about this one. Like the person who posted or, you know, showed it, highly recommended it, and I did actually show this one. So there's a few in here that I showed on my Instagram a while back when I got them, kind of when I was on my short break that I took. But this is Dance of the Dead, and so yeah, this was one that I posted on my Instagram, and actually people were saying that it is a really good film. It definitely looks like some fun, definitely seems like something that I will enjoy. So you have Dance of the Dead. Then this one got a title here in Spanish, La Sorpresa. Happy to add this one back into the collection to start redoing my Luis Fernando Peña collection. So we got that one. This next one is one that I've been curious about, and I don't know if I've seen this. The name rings a bell for sure, but yeah, I'll have to watch it to see if I kind of like remember anything about it. But we have On the Outs. Next up, we have this film here called Man on Wire. So I have the movie called The Walk that stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And when I watched The Walk, somebody actually had commented on my Instagram that this movie was out there, Man on Wire, and that this is more, you know, kind of true. It's better than The Walk. So that's why I got this, because I definitely want to compare this, you know, see how much of a difference there is to the story and whatnot. But yeah, it is a true story about the guy, Philippe Petit. He walked across, what do you call it? Like those wires? Yeah, he walked across a wire between the, oh my goodness, Twin Towers. And he was like, he just had that one thing, you know, that kind of helps him balance. Like he wasn't like on a harness or anything like that. So if he fell, he would fall to his death. So it's a pretty intense kind of film, you guys. It was definitely interesting to see, you know, in The Walk, like I said, because that's the one that I saw. And I enjoyed that, but it's definitely puts your anxiety through the roof, you guys. Like, I'm not one who is a fan of heights. So yeah, you guys, but yeah, definitely looking forward to check this one out and compare it to The Walk. So next up is a Jim Varney flick that I've actually been wanting to see for some time. I've only ever seen him in the Ernest films. And so this one definitely caught my attention, and it's one that's been on my radar for a while. So finally was able to find it for a decent price. And that is Snowboard Academy. Plastic's kind of coming off, but it's technically factory sealed, you know. So we got Snowboard Academy. And then this one right here, I think I've seen this one. I've read the book, which I absolutely loved. That was like way back in like elementary school, I want to say. But we have My Side of the Mountain. All right, next up we have Stay Alive. I've seen this one and I do remember enjoying this, so perfect timing. This should be a fun revisit. And then another film here in Spanish that I really enjoyed, and that is Cumbia Callera. There's some really great cumbia music in here. The story is kind of interesting because I feel like this film is more about like the music, like the background music, because it is music by Celso Piña. But there's parts in this that's like, I feel like from what I remember, there's not like a whole lot of like talking happening in this film. It's more about like a story going along with like the music. So there's kind of a lot of like silent moments or just like background noise. So kind of very interesting. Like I said, that's kind of what I remember from this. I've seen it a few times, so I'm definitely looking forward to at least revisiting it soon. So we got Cumbia Callera. And then this one here, I kind of knew nothing about this film, and that is The Ugly Dachshund. I've seen actually a lot of people hauling this recently, but what sparked my purchase for this? So recently, like the last time I went to my mom's house, I was going through all of our old VHS that have like a bunch of like films recorded on them and stuff like that. And somehow this was on one of them. And it's like, all of those tapes were films that I was watching like all the time when I was a kid, but I don't remember watching this, even though it was on one of the tapes. And like those were like, everything on those tapes were like my go-to films back in the day. So yeah, I really don't know anything about this film. I don't remember this one from my childhood, but it was on the tape. So I was like, you know what? I might as well get a copy, see if there's anything that I remember. I don't know, but yeah, we got The Ugly Dachshund. And then this next one came as a recommendation from someone, and it stars Michelle Pfeiffer and Paul Rudd. You also have John Lovitz in here, Fred Willard, Tracy Ullman, and that is I Could Never Be Your Woman. So I don't really know anything about this other than it came as a recommendation, I believe from a subscriber. So yeah, definitely gonna check it out. All right, the next title that I have here is Love in the Time of Cholera. So this one, obviously Javier Bardem and of course Benjamin Bratt had to get it for them. I do remember like always seeing this one like at the movie store back in the day and just always passing it by. I've never seen this one, but I do remember the title and everything, and it kind of catching my interest back in the day, but I just never rented it or anything. So now I have it, now I can watch it. Got Adrian Brody in Love the Hard Way. This was one that caught my interest. I do enjoy Adrian Brody, so definitely wanted to go ahead and check this one out. So this next film, I don't remember exactly how I found out about this one, but it is based on a true story, and the title alone is just kind of interesting, and that is The Fat Boy Chronicles. And so basically it follows Jimmy Winterpock, the subject of brutal high school bullying. Jimmy overcomes the torment by finding the strength to focus on his goal to lose weight and win over the girl of his dreams. So true story. You know, there's stuff about bullying. You know, I was bullied as a kid and stuff. So, you know, definitely curious about this one. Hopefully it's not like much of a downer or anything like that, since it does have to do with like bullying and stuff. But yeah, it also seems kind of like it's going to be something inspirational. So Fat Boy Chronicles. And last but not least, this film, I don't even remember how I found out about this one, but the cover looks kind of funny and stuff, and actually was not expecting this to be in a snapper, you guys. So that's pretty cool. That came as a nice surprise. But we have Welcome to Collinwood. So yeah, like I said, it looks funny, you guys, but I don't even remember how I found out about this one, but definitely looking forward to checking it out. So that is everything for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Join the family if you have not, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.